Our first guests aren't just Go Red women ambassadors, They're also powerhouse mother and daughter duo with a story that hits close to home. Please welcome Jamie and Kenzie. We're so grateful that you are here to share your journey with us. How are you both doing this morning?
We're doing well.
You doing all right? Yeah. Okay, good. So, as I said when we were in the green room, you are the first mother-daughter powerhouse duo I've had on the couch for Go Red in 23 years. So we're going to kind of hop into your journey here. Jamie, your family has a personal connection to cardiovascular disease, specifically stroke.
Yes.
Do you want to share a little bit about the journey?
It's been an adventure for sure.
Yeah.
Kenzie here had her stroke when she was 5 years old. She was on her pre-K field trip to the pumpkin patch, and she was actually in the middle of the corn maze when she collapsed.
Oh, Kenzie.
So after that, she went to urgent care, and then from urgent care, we went back home, and as we were at home, she was exhibiting some signs that weren't normal. Mm-hmm. And so we took her to the emergency room, and she was diagnosed with a stroke later that night.
At the age of 5?
At the age of 5.
You are the youngest survivor I have ever met. And even though I had time before the show with you in the green room, I'm still gobsmacked by you. And I also cannot even comprehend what your mother heart went through. To have a 5-year-old baby have a stroke. It's almost unheard of, and yet it's not, because Kenzie is right here, thank goodness, on the couch next to us. Kenzie, how are you doing today?
I'm great.
Look at you with those great braces. Can you get your feet up? Can you see it? Yeah, the red Nikes. Okay, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get a pair of these because these things are awesome. Kenzie, I know that you found a lot of therapy through dancing. And we have a video of some of the dancing that you do, and man, can you move. What do you enjoy about dancing, and what does it bring to you? And how long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing for 10 years.
So you're 14? 13. Okay.
I started when I was 3, but I started on the dance team when I was 4. Dance has really just been like my outlet to let like all the drama and all of my emotions out.
Yes.
And I enjoy my friends, all the teachers at dance, and I enjoy being around like another family, because I'm an only child, so they're like my siblings.
Yeah.
Each and every one of them. And so dance has kind of been like my escape room.
Absolutely. You were so young, and we're showing a video of how beautiful you are. Is it hard for you to watch yourself dance like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never watch myself whenever I see a video of something, because it's just surreal. It's not, it doesn't feel like it's really me. When you started dancing, and then you had a stroke at the age of 5, when did you start dancing again and pick it back up?
I never stopped.
She really didn't.
Yeah, your feet were still going the whole time, huh?
So, well, that first week that she had her stroke, she really wasn't moving at all. She was completely paralyzed on her left side. Once we got so the first hospital transferred us to Seattle Children's, and we did intensive inpatient rehab at Seattle Children's. And she was in a wheelchair for most of that time. And we actually had to restrain her into the wheelchair because she would try to stand up and dance.
Oh my God.
And so we couldn't allow her to do that because her body wasn't physically ready to be able to support her yet. But we got
Look at that.
well enough to where she graduated from the hospital and we came back home, and that was right before Thanksgiving that year. And she went back to dance for the dance Christmas party, and we couldn't find her, and she was back in the studio dancing around with her friends, and then she started classes back up that January after the Christmas winter break. So,
Incredible. I mean, I'm looking at that video, and I'll just use myself as an example. There are things you are even doing in your physical therapy that I can't do healthy. And it's amazing how your mind-body connection that was already established, I think probably helped you get back to where you needed to be. Kenzie, what do you want other people to know about stroke?
Strokes can happen to anyone at any time. And if you do have a stroke, it doesn't make you weaker than everyone else. You're still as strong and you're still as brave as everybody else.
Oh, boy, you got that right. I shared with you both in the green room that my sister at the age of 45 died in her sleep from a stroke. And she was one of the strongest people I have ever known in my life. And once you have somebody in your family that has a stroke, it becomes your love language. You begin to understand and live a life that says, this is not going to happen again, and I'm going to do everything to prevent it. Jamie, you are both serving as Go Red for Women ambassadors. I love this in our Washington state. Why is this role so important to you?
because I don't want to hear about another child dying from a stroke. That's my big thing. When she had her stroke in the hospital, we were surrounded by people who have never heard of strokes in children.
Oh, wow.
And once we got to Seattle Children's, we were put in contact with an organization, Pediatric Stroke Warriors, and they really opened the door, per se, of, I don't know, me becoming brave enough to come out and talk about her story and teach others about the signs and symptoms of stroke, and to make people aware that it just doesn't happen in old people.
No.
It's children of all ages, it's people of all ages, and the signs and symptoms of stroke are true across the board.
Yes.
The be fast, the balance is off, the eyes are off, the face starts drooping, the arms start not working, be fast, the speech is affected, and then it's time to call 911.
There we go.
And if you can remember the acronym Be Fast, balance, eyes, face, arms, speech, time to call 911, and just recognize that even if a child is presenting those symptoms, that could be a sign of stroke, and to call 911, because the sooner they get the care they need, the better the outcome and the better the recovery. And
Absolutely.
and we were blessed with our journey to have doctors that understood that children could have strokes, and that's one of the reasons why she's sitting here today doing as good as she is, because people were aware. We may not have been, but people are, and so we just want to spread that message through the American Heart Association, the American Stroke Association. She won the 2025 Pediatric Hero Award for the American Stroke Association.
That does not surprise
And
me.
that led us to being ambassadors to the American Heart Association, because cardiovascular disease, including heart disease and stroke, is a leading cause of death in women.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
And we need to change that. And awareness can make a huge difference in that. So
Absolutely. I mean, that tops the list over diseases that we don't know how to look for the signs for, and still are searching for a way to prevent. But as you said, if you can recognize those signs right away, time is of the essence.
Yes.
Because medicine is so good now, and it can actually reverse if you get it into you soon enough. And you, Missy, are a walking miracle. That's what you are. So what would you like us to do on that February 6th for Go Red?
Well, I know it's really hard this year for us 12s because February 6th is also Blue Friday.
But we have to have a healthy heart in order to win
and we
the
can
Super
do
Bowl.
both. We can do both,
Yes.
right? So the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women Day is not just about wearing red. That's like the visual impact of it, but there's more to it. You can become involved. It's as easy as maybe you park further away when you're grocery shopping for that tailgate party, because walking is a great thing for your heart. Maybe you're wearing your Blue Friday gear with a red lapel pin, the red dress lapel pin from the American Heart Association.
Or red shoes.
Red shoes. Maybe you put a red scrunchie in your hair.
Red nail polish, red lipstick.
Maybe you put heart healthy snacks in your break room at work. Maybe you put, and there's recipes for heart healthy foods on recipe.heart.org at the American Heart Association. I might have got that address wrong.
That's okay. We've been showing that below. So
Okay.
we got that.
But us 12s we're loud, we're proud, and we're creative. So we can do both. Celebrate the most important Blue Friday with the most important Heart Day of the year, which is February 6th. And we can absolutely do both.
Blue and red.
Blue and red, there we go. So, Kenzie, how do you plan to go red? Are you going to keep those sneakers on?
Maybe. I don't really want to get them dirty, but
That means you're planning some physical activity for that day, and you might be dodging rain and mud, given what it is right now in terms of our season. Jamie, if someone's looking for resources for the National Wear Red Day, you've mentioned some recipes. We have that website below both of those beautiful faces. I know that there is just a ton of information out there for people to understand and get themselves heart educated about the signs of stroke, because both of you are living proof that a stroke just doesn't happen to somebody in their 70s. Last question before we have to say goodbye. Nobody in this world that has gone through what the two of you have gone through does it alone. So who do you need to recognize and thank for the journey of wellness? And Jamie, we'll start with you.
I think first and foremost God, because he's blessed us. Even though no one wants to have a stroke, we were blessed with this journey, and we're blessed to be here and be advocates. But also there's a whole lot of people standing behind us. We have our family, our friends, the doctors, the nurses, the therapists, the neuropsychologists, the psychologists, there's so many. I mean, even the people at the hospital who came and cleaned our rooms, that just made it a little bit easier for the day. We have her dance studio, the Dance Academy of Puyallup, who's been just a massive support and force behind us. We couldn't do this alone.
No, and you can't.
And we can't. So my husband and I are both full-time working adults. Wow. Her grandparents step in to take her to appointments. God, it feels like a Grammy speech.
It is, and you know what? And I'm going to do it's time to wrap it up, because I want to hear who Kenzie needs to thank.
I want to thank my family, my friends, my teachers, all the doctors, and again, God.
Yeah. Oh, and I want to say thank you to the two of you. You are inspirational, and it is my prayer that your beautiful hearts continue to speak and keep us all safe and all healthy and all loving each other. So thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, my pleasure. We have much more to come on Cityline. Don't go away. We'll be right back.